Hey, how are you? It's about 10 o'clock and I'm shut down for the night. And something I thought a few of you may be wondering is, how do we stay warm? Do we leave our truck running? Well, actually, some people do. I try not to. It's hard on the truck. It's expensive. My mom just asked me tonight. She says, "Oh, when you're on the road, do you sleep in your truck?" Yeah, Mom, for the last 20 years. Well, I'm on the side of the road. Really windy out here. It's probably a good thing since they're building their windmill farm here. I'm sorry, Mom. Yeah, I do sleep in the truck, and sometimes I grab a room if I'm on the road for a few days, but most of the time I do sleep in the truck, and I am very comfortable in here. Got the living room, and got the dining room, and we got the bedroom. And this is the upstairs loft for guests, which I never have. I've had 2 bunk beds. Actually, my last 3 trucks have had bunk beds, and with the exception of my son and my daughter, a couple of times, that's it. Anyway, ADD. What the hell are we talking about again? Hey, you want to ride bikes? No, what we're talking about is the heating system in the truck. Okay, so let me show you. I'm going to use my handy dandy spotlight. So that guy right there, that's my engine heater control. So that's basically the thermostat. So the blue button for cooler temperature, the red for hotter. And these the big horseshoe looking thing in the middle. Now that actually does the on and off. Now the heat vent is down here. This little guy right here. Now you can probably hear that. That thing pumps out a lot of heat. In fact, I've had it on now for about 10 minutes. And I'm actually going to turn it down a little because it's just, quite frankly, it's getting too hot. What's really cool about the heater is that it will stay on for about 10 hours. This S-bar heater, I've had 3 of these now in the last 3 trucks. Fantastic. They work really well. So S-bar, if you want to give me some money for the next one, I appreciate it. But they didn't give me any money yet. Very reliable, quiet, allows you not to have to run your truck, and it actually uses diesel fuel. Got 300 gallons of diesel, so I should have enough. So it would use probably about maybe a gallon of diesel in 10 hours. Very efficient. The fan motor runs off the batteries because there's 4 batteries to start a truck. Once it drops below the 12, it just shuts off, which is kind of handy. So you don't wake up and go over to the truck and go, whoa, whoa, whoa. I've had that happen. Really sucks. It's always on the coldest day, of course, too. A couple of years ago, my buddy Dirk and I were down doing some steady runs out of the Port of Toronto up to Grayling, Michigan, and 2 pretty chilly areas at night. At that time, I had my Yellow International, and that truck didn't have the insulation that this one does. What's nice about the S-bar heater is it's very similar to the climate control in your car. At first, when you turn it on, the fan motor kicks on high and it blows around the hot air until it senses that the temperature is up to where you like it to be, and then the fan motor drops down. And that's why it's so efficient, and that's why it can run on 10 hours and not drain all your batteries. At that point, the fan just drops down to almost nothing, so it's just circulating a little bit of the heat around to keep the temperature perfect. It's very comfortable in here. In the morning, start the truck, jump back into bed for a few minutes, truck warms up, have a cup of coffee, and you're at it. So I hope that answers the question about how we stay warm in our trucks in the wintertime. I wish I had the same air conditioning system. They do have them. This truck originally had it, but it's very expensive to fix. It wasn't working when I bought this truck, so I don't spend a lot of time in the truck. If it's super hot, well, I have to leave the engine. I think last summer I might have idled the truck 5 nights that I found to be too uncomfortable. I've got windows that you can open here where the curtains are. And I got my trusty little fan that I can use for a little while if it gets too hot. I don't really mind the heat, so I'm good. Well, as you can see, it's nice and warm in here. Thanks to my nice trusty bunk heater, I'm nice and warm. And I got an early morning, so good night.